Hey, this is Mark the Meerkat from Grok Trade with the trade of the day. Today's trade was on PLTR. It wasn't by me, but it was by one of our Grok graduate members of our mentoring program, Richard, out of California. So it was late in the morning, and the markets had just kind of been fluctuating all day, and here we are, PLTR. And it was high basing, and then it was forming what we call an ascending triangle. If you want to know what an ascending triangle is, go to freeonline tradingeducation.com. And we go to our free chart school. It says chart school right there. And here are the different trading patterns that we have explanations for right there. And this was called an ascending triangle. So you click on that. And here is a picture of the ascending triangle, just an artist's conception of it. And then we talk about it, what it is, with the background and the practical use of it. And then we also have here several examples of that from real live charts. Now, these white ones are daily charts where each candle is 1 day, and you can see where they've broken out. And then the darker ones, the black ones here, are ones from my day trading, an example of an ascending triangle that broke out from there. So those are real life charts. You can see what the setup looks like on a chart. But then it also talks about ascending triangle, what are the components of it? How do you set up an entry or a target price or stop loss on it? And also, predictability and factors to consider when getting into one of these ascending triangle trades. So let's take a look back here at PLTR. You can see an ascending triangle. So Richard had set his trade here, but this was the R1 pivot line, which is acting as resistance area. So he set his trade just above there. Let's see what happened next. And boom, this is where it broke out here, and he got in at $16.64, $16.64, and then and then this is his 1% stop right back here. And so as it was progressing up here, these are each 1 minute candles. He was moving his stop up here, following along this the 20 moving average, and then he was using the 11 EMA, and then he was eventually using the 8 EMA as things were moving forward. And let's see what happened after that. And continued to rise here, and it kept rising. He kept moving his stop up here as he went along. And then eventually, it was just under this 8 EMA. It hit at this new high just above 17 even dollar amount, and then snapped back and got him out at 16.93 for 1.7% in 19 minutes. Hooah! Good job there, Richard. Now, Richard is a graduate of our mentoring program. If you're interested at all in getting a trading education where we teach you the essentials to trade, not a bunch of fluff, but essentially what you need to trade, you need to go to groktrade.com. That's right, groktrade.com. And up here it says Training Mentor. So what is mentoring? Well, mentoring is where you hook up with a trader. I'm a trader. I'm a trader first, and I'm an educator second. And then what we do is again, it gives you an unfair advantage in the market. And then there's 3 days of intense training. So just the essentials. In fact, we've narrowed it down from about 8 days of training down to just 3. It's very, very concentrated. The essential things you need to begin to become a savvy, successful, consistent trader. And then we are your mentors and help and coach you from that point forward. That's the most important part, because you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't know how to apply it, or if you have any coaching on when you're applying it, well, then it's nothing. It's just something in your head. So, well, if you want to know about the program in depth, we have all kinds of things here, what you're going to learn. And here you go. What are the best stocks to trade? How do you do that? How do you identify the best trades out there? How do you know when to get in when the odds are stacked in your favor at the highest you possibly can? And then how do you manage the trade? And most importantly, when do you get out, right? So these are all important things that we teach in the mentoring 3-day intensive. But then it's applying it from that point forward that's important. So what you can do, I go there. Here's an ugly guy right there. If you further down here, right here, there's a whole matrix of videos that it's about a 2-minute video that explains, and then at the end it asks you a question, like what kind of a trader are you? Are you a day trader? Are you a swing trader or position trader? Are you brand new to this? Or if you have some experience or you have a lot of experience, depending upon your answer at the end of each of these 2-minute videos, it then takes you to the appropriate one after that. So you don't have to look through the whole matrix of videos. You can just look through the ones that apply to you. Saves a lot of time, gives you the exact answers that you need. So that's there. And then if you do have an interest to have a discussion about it, right here, you can just sign in here, and we will have a call with you to talk about the possibilities as to one, if it's appropriate for you to go in, and number two, what's the best approach to take with you in our mentoring programs, different things that we have available. This is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember, as Dr. Dunn, one of our Grok graduates, said, you have to stop smoking the opium. You have to trade your trading rules. Trade well, and may your winners run.